So let's pull the energy for this reading. Oops, yeah. Okay, so if you could like do a lot of inner work, deep reflection, meditation. This is something maybe you've done in your past, but it's brought you into being able to work with a lot of what's around you. Or maybe you don't need a lot to do things that you do. You just naturally have the ability to work with what is around you. Even if you're somebody that just doesn't, not because you can't have a lot, you just are able to work off like maybe it could be like gardening, or even like the wilderness, or like hunting, or it's just like you have the ability to use like natural resources to make a way of like living. And I feel like really a lot of people, not as many, but there are people that can do that. And it's like people have this idea is like it could be people that are either being immature, or it's like it's even like what is that word I'm looking for? It's not like people don't know that can't be done. So it's like ignorance, because people are aware that that's something that people do, but it's like people could be like assuming like if you do that you don't have resources, you don't have money, or it's like this idea that if you choose to save, or if you choose to not overindulge, or to hold back on resources to save for, if it's like retirement, or if it's like emergency situations, then you are like you don't have enough to get by, stuff like that. And I feel like this is generalized. This is not everyone, so don't take it if it doesn't resonate with you. I just feel like it's generally like a concept that a lot of people do fit into that idea. And so it's like you may, at times people could see you in a different light, and it's like there is this idea that like maybe people, and again, if this doesn't resonate with you, don't make it fit, but there's like this idea that people feel like it's like, how does this person have that? How are they able to do that? Like, I thought they had nothing. I thought that they were not doing well. I thought that they didn't have anything, like no money, or like how can they buy groceries? I thought I thought they didn't have any way to like, it's like stuff like basic needs. It's like maybe you just choose to use what's available to you because of whatever reason. But especially like today's world, there's a lot of people that are like extreme on buying a lot of new things all the time and having a lot of excess, and that's a lot of things that people like. Then there's a lot of people that hold back and use like what they have, and just have like very little, or it's like a very minimalist, and it's just there's a big divide. But again, like you really can't base like resources off of like what people are buying, because even the most wealthy people a lot of times are very minimalist and don't buy a lot of things. Like a lot of wealthy people don't buy a lot of stuff. I feel like sometimes you can grow out of that place, and sometimes you don't. Either way, it's fine. But what's not fine is to base an assumption and then spread that assumption because you see somebody not buying, like, or over consuming on products, or like not buying a ton of things, or just choosing to save money in some area of their life. I feel like assumptions about somebody's life, especially if it's somebody you don't know at all, is just not ideal in any like way, because you're typically just not going to be correct. I mean, there's just no way, even if like you go to the extent of like researching somebody, it's still going to be incorrect. Like it's still not going to be accurate. So I feel like that's the energy I'm picking up.